Hey everybody, welcome to Family Transformation. Today, I am actually going to be installing these solar multicolored lights. I bought these and put them on. I put one of them, I actually installed one of them about a little over a month ago on my mailbox. And I just wanted to see how it worked before I actually tried to install more of these and show you what they look like and just make sure they're a good product that operates, functions, everything properly. And they do. We're really pleased with them. So now we're going to install all these. We built these entryways with a wrought iron fence. We built the entryways out of cinder block, and then we covered them in stucco. And now we want to light them up because eventually we're going to have landscaping and flowers and everything else out here to the entry to our home, just to light it up, make it look really good. And these colors are multicolored again. You can turn them purple, amber, white, red, blue, all kinds of colors at night, whatever you choose. We just kind of like the antique look. We have that over the numbers on the mailbox, and we think it looks really good. So we're going to install these today, and I'm just going to kind of show you all the tools that are necessary to install one of these, what you're going to need to install them. And I will also post the link on Amazon for the Amazon link where we bought these. It's a 16 pack. I'll put it down below. All right, so the tools we need are all laid out here. I usually work out of the back of my truck a lot whenever I'm just laying out my tools, and I keep my helpers here. They're always here. Again, if the tailgate's down, Samson's in the truck, and Walker loves to hang out too. So just a brief overview. Again, I'm always using Milwaukee tools. This is just a regular drill, and I've already got the concrete bit on here that is actually fit for the Tapcon screws. Whenever I go through these cinder blocks, I'm going to be using the Tapcon screws to hold them in. These things did come with basic screws and a basic kit, but these are just, this is more like installing them on the wood if you're going to put them on wood post. And we might actually put some on the wood post in the house, the cedar post. So we might keep those, but there's 16 total lights, and I've got metal screws here in case we put any on the wrought iron fence, so we can just tap right into the metal screws. And then I've got the Tapcons for the concrete screws, and I'll use a broad pencil for marking the concrete because the concrete and this stucco kills the lead on these things. A tape measure to make sure that we're centered properly and everything's evenly spaced, and just a small center point level. So whenever I put this on top, it will level it out, and I'll be able to make sure that it looks straight and it looks good and it's all uniform. And then the basic screwdriver with the different bits. I actually do have a couple backups over here already outfitted with the bits that I'm going to need to put the different screws in different places. So now it's time to get started on installing these, and we'll go over and get our first line out. We'll mark it, we'll drill the holes, we'll put the screws in, and we'll set the lights, and we'll get it all looking good. So what we're going to do here now to install them, we're going to place them about 6 inches down. So I went ahead and measured and marked this, if you can see my lines, but I marked that 6 inches down. I divided this total length to 31.5, put my center mark right there. And then it's very important to do this. So I've got a 5-inch light. And on this, the screws are actually placed 3.5 inches apart. So I went 1 3/4 inches from the center, marked that line, and marked this one at 3.5. And now the next step is to level this out. So once I mark this down and I level this out, I level, make sure that my screws are going to go in level. I'm going to drill the holes, and again, I'm using the concrete bit because this is stucco and cinder block on the backside. So I'm going to drill my holes on those marks, make sure they're level, and then we'll install the screws, put the light on, and they'll be ready to go. So Milwaukee makes a couple different impacts that are the 1/4-inch impacts. They each have an individual setting for the amount of torque and RPMs that we want to run on these things. This one has 4,400 RPM, and this one has 400 RPMs. So I'm going to use the low impact RPM the low RPM impact first, just to make sure, because some of these blocks, I don't know exactly where they are, but we put rebar in them and we poured concrete all the way from the ground, 3 feet deep, all the way up. So we drilled into straight concrete in some of these areas, but I'm going to use the low impact first, and we're going to put the first screw in. All right, and we're ready for the screw. We'll put the second screw in and we'll install this. Okay, so that's level and perfect. I've installed all three of the lights. One thing I did learn whenever I put these in is whenever I did the mailbox before, I hit straight concrete because all those cinder blocks, we filled the entire thing up. With these, I didn't hit concrete on where I installed them. They're on the outside of each line. There's concrete here and there's concrete here, but this center one doesn't have the concrete in it. So I hit the hollow spots. So I decided to switch over, take the tap cons out, and these actually worked perfect. I put the plastic tabs in and used the form fit screws that came with these, and that worked out better than putting the tap cons in for me. So now that that's up, we'll get to see what it looks like tonight whenever the sun goes down, and I'm going to go ahead and get the other side done off camera. You've seen these installed. If you have any questions about this, write comments below. And again, I'm going to put the link to these lights inside. They're from Amazon. I've got the affiliate account with them. So please, if you liked it and you like the lights, go ahead and just click that link and buy those lights on there. All right, just come back out to check tonight, see how it looks from the night view. You can see the house in the background, but all lit up back there. But these lights, and they come on naturally on blue, and then you just go up and change the settings. And it's just a color tone change on the underneath side. Don't know if I can get that in a video, but I will try. Yeah, look at that. I can change it to the antique color. Change to green, blue, purple settings, antique. Yeah, look at that. Oh, those are two different colors. Looks good. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this in the installation. I wasn't able to get the other side done. Gavin came home. We went and installed a batting cage in the shop with him. I'll show some pictures and do a review of that maybe later. Thanks for joining Family Transformation. Remember to like, share, and click all the buttons. And thank you for supporting our family. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Family Transformation.